Hey guys, how's it going? This is Yaji here again with an installment of my add-on review series. What's up on the chopping block this time, you say? Battleground Targets. Now, this is something I was first introduced to in the very beginning of when I started playing WoW, and I didn't know what add-ons were. I thought they were for freaking elitists. I didn't want anything to do with them. And you know what? My RBG team made me download this add-on, and man, I thought these were hacks, man. This is crazy. Crazy stuff. Now, I'm going to go ahead and move this out of my screen because I want to place it where I'm going to want to use it later. This is not something I'm going to change. I'm not going to put on my 40x40. This I'll turn on. Anyway. But mostly I use it for RBGs, but it is pretty helpful in PvP, in regular BGs as well. So let's go ahead and just look at all this stuff. So let's go ahead, drag this to where I want it. This is where I like it. You can put it wherever you'd like. Can I make it bigger? I guess I'll get there later. It's somewhere in here. Anyway, so as a target caller, this is amazing because you can be yelling at people because they're not on the target with you. So let's go ahead and explore some of these settings. Do I like the class icon? No, because it has class colors in it. I know the colors. I don't need the class icon. Specialization? Yes, very important. There's going to be a lot of times where you get LE Shamans, Resto Shamans, blah, blah, blah. It's just important to have that there. Leader? Kind of important if you're doing pre-mates, but not really that important. Realm, you can leave that off if it's bothering you. Role is extremely important to me as well. Target count I just like to have on because I target call and I want to create. I'm like, guys, I told you to switch to this target. We need to switch this target. It's not going down. Blah 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 blah. Switch to this target. That's what I need to do. So that's why I have target count on, and I would recommend getting used to it because this is really really OP. So my target, you can change how big that thing is. I think it's noticeable now, no matter what the size of it is, and you can just change the horizontal position of it as well. I like it at the edge. Focus target. It's not too important as a DK. However, it is quite important. Like when I lead RBGs, or if you see anything like 2K plus, you're gonna be seeing a lot of people they're gonna tell the mage, or the mage already knows. He's like, oh, I need to focus CS macro. It's like, in mage, you're gonna focus CS the priest. So let's go ahead. Can I move my target by focus here? Okay, I guess not. But so a focus CS macro means that the mage, one, has a macro for focus, so he just automatically focuses whoever he needs to focus when the person tells him to. And he's going to focus CS, which is counterspell. He has a macro for his counterspell. It says cast at focus counterspell. And this also works for shamans, for wind shear. Just means whenever their wind shear is up or their counterspell and that person's casting, they're just going to go ahead and just fire that away. And they're just going to keep constant pressure and constant CC on that person every 24 seconds, every 15 seconds, every cast. They're going to put pressure on this person so we can put pressure elsewhere. Usually it's pressure on healers. Sometimes it's defensive for locks, back when locks were super OP. But yeah, so having this is really important for classes like that. Now having the flag is, I don't know why you wouldn't have it. It's extremely vital. It's just vital. You can make it huge if you'd like. I kind of like it fitting inside my frames, and I kind of just, it doesn't really matter where it is to me. I guess I'll throw it a little bit more to the right so I can read people's names a little bit better. Made target, assist target. For me, I don't use assist macros. I use Battleground Targets. I feel like this is it's just redundant. I don't find it useful. Health bar I find required. Percent I like. Range I also like. Range is it'll just go out of, I don't know, it doesn't really it put this little blob here whenever they're in range or not, but usually they also go dark when they're not in range, so that's another thing to consider. And then you can change the range and the font, all that kind of stuff. Sort by, I think the defaults are pretty much the best here. If you're really blind, you can go ahead and be like, whoa! Or really, I don't know. You can change it whatever you like. I kind of like the defaults on this one, maybe a tad bigger. Text number, no, I like the defaults on this. And then you can change the font and the scale. I'm going to change just a little bit because I am blind. I like that bigger. Where is my readout? I like my summary. So this is something that's super important, and you'll see a lot of people in BGs, they'll be like, oh, well, they have 5 healers and blah blah, and this is how they do it. And this is probably the best program for it. There are other add-ons that do it, like BG Spy and blah blah blah. I don't really like it. This is the best. Period. No argument. Best. Independent positioning, I have no idea what that does. But then you can change the layout from this, and then I guess I can only get 2 options here. But you can like change how far apart they are. I like this one the best personally. And then what's really nice is you can carve these settings to 15 versus 15. So like for your EOTs and Strand, if you ever happen to find yourself in that terrible BG, and also 40 by 40. Now what I do, I just want to make some settings in here real quick. I hate having this on in AV or Allied Conquest. I hate being in Allied Conquest regardless. But if I'm there, then I like to. I'm obviously not RBGing, so I like the realm and the leader. Focus target is not that important. Can't turn the flag on because there's no flag. Health bar, percent range, yep, all that normal stuff. Although I'm not going to be really using this during the BG. I just turn it on and off to see the summary. Yeah, so that's really about it. And this add-on is extremely useful, and I would recommend it. I would highly recommend it, and almost call it mandatory for RPGs. Unless you're super good and you have assist macros, and like I'm saying, super good, like 2400. I still use it at 2300, and like there's so many other ways to use this too. So like something that I've gone back and shown this to my friends that I started RPGing with, and they're blown away. So something that's really common in really, this guy is still back still. Is he dead? How have you not killed this guy yet? Swear to God, Horde, get it together. Alrighty. So something that's really useful is when they die, they just turn black, like this guy right here, or like faded, and you can just click through because it doesn't update very quickly, but you can click through and start killing them intentionally to give them a split res, and that one split res can win a game. Like you're not usually in like lower MMRs, you'll just chalk that up to RNG, but with an advanced target caller and a team that knows what they're doing, oh, it is far from RNG. And if you do that to any other team, oh man, they're not going to understand what hit them. They're just going to be completely butthurt and not know what's going on. So you can use this add-on to your complete advantage. I highly recommend this add-on. I think it's amazing. I thought it was a hack when I first got it, and you know, you should definitely get it. Now, I would like to remind you, just leave any comments, like, subscribe, do all that kind of YouTube bullcrap. I know it's kind of annoying to hear all the time, but you know, you gotta do it. So I just want to remind you that I do love to learn. So any questions you have asked me, ask in the comment section. If I don't know, then I get to learn. And if you don't know and I do know, then I can help you out and you learn, and that's great too. So all that kind of stuff helps. And hope you liked the video. If you did, subscribe. Check you out. See you later.